What if I told you some of the world's most expensive brands would rather destroy their own products than sell them at a discount? Not damaged items, not defective stock, perfectly new, perfectly usable products, burned, shredded, destroyed. Sounds wasteful, right? But for certain luxury companies, it is actually a strategy. And once you understand the reason behind it, you'll never look at luxury brands the same way again. This is the hidden side of companies like Burberry, Chanel, and Louis Vuitton, a world where protecting a brand is more important than selling more products. So why would a company destroy something it spent so much money to create? The answer comes down to one powerful concept: perception. Luxury is not just about the product, it is about how people see the product. Because the moment a luxury item becomes easily available or heavily discounted, it loses its exclusivity, and once exclusivity is gone, luxury disappears. Think about it. If a $5000 handbag suddenly goes on sale for $500, what happens? People stop seeing it as premium. It feels common, accessible, ordinary. And in the world of luxury, ordinary is the biggest threat. This is why many luxury brands refuse to discount their products. Instead of lowering prices, they maintain strict control over supply, limited production, controlled distribution, and consistent pricing. But even with all that control, there is still a problem in sold inventory. Every season, brands create new collections, new designs, new products, and not everything sells. So what do they do with the leftover stock? In regular businesses, they run sales, clearance, discounts, but luxury brands can't do that without damaging their image. So instead, some brands have historically chosen a more extreme solution: destruction. By removing unsold products from the market completely, they protect the brand's exclusivity, they prevent discounting, and they maintain the perception of scarcity. But the strategy has a dark side, because destroying perfectly usable products raises serious ethical questions: waste, environmental impact, sustainability. And in recent years, consumers have started paying attention. One major moment came when reports revealed that Burberry had destroyed millions worth of unsold goods to protect its brand. The backlash was immediate: criticism from the public, pressure from activists. And this forced change. Many luxury brands began rethinking their strategies. Instead of destruction, they started exploring alternatives: recycling materials, donating products, reworking unsold items into new collections. Because today's luxury customer is different. They care not just about status, but also about values, sustainability, ethics, responsibility. And brands that ignore the shift risk losing relevance. But here's the interesting part: even though destruction is becoming less common, the core strategy remains the same: control supply, protect exclusivity, maintain perception. Because at its core, luxury is built on desire, and desire depends on scarcity. The harder something is to get, the more people want it. And that's why luxury brands walk a very fine line: sell too much, and you lose exclusivity; sell too little, and you lose revenue. So they carefully manage both, balancing profit with perception. And that's what makes luxury so powerful. It is not just about making products, it is about controlling how those products are seen. And sometimes, that means making difficult decisions, even controversial ones. So the next time you see a luxury item, remember, you're not just looking at a product, you're looking at a carefully managed image, a controlled supply, and a strategy designed to keep it desirable. Now I want to ask you, do you think destroying unsold products is justified to protect a brand? Or should companies always prioritize sustainability? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because the next story might completely change the way you see luxury, business, and power.